Most women today want the power of a man, the privilege of a woman, and the accountability of a child. Really think about that for a second. So most women these days, especially women who've been brainwashed with a lot of this feminist empowerment, a lot of this feminist ideology, they basically want the power of a man, right? They want to be able to do whatever a man can do, but still, okay, even though they want the power of a man, they don't want the responsibility of a man. They don't want the accountability that it takes to be a man. They just want the power of being a man. And they want to have the privilege of being a female, right? Where they basically get the door kicked open for them. They get all sorts of special favors. They get the bar lowered for them, where they don't have to pass the same standards a man would, especially like if it's like in the military or college or anything like that. They want to have the bar lowered for them. And when it comes to accountability, they want to have the accountability of a child, right? So you see a lot of these women who get busted, right? They get into legal trouble. They did something wrong for trying to act like a dude, trying to be a dude, but they don't want to face the accountability of a dude. Instead, they want to go right back to, hey, I'm just a poor, helpless little female. Don't hurt me. It's just so hilarious today how a lot of women out there, not all, okay? Not all. Many. Okay, I'm not even going to say most. I'm going to say many. Many women out there who've been brainwashed with this feminist ideology. You know, they preach equality for everyone, equal pay. I want equal pay. I'm not getting paid as much as a man. Right? They champion all of these things, but yet they still want the privilege of being a female. They want the privilege of being a female, and they want the accountability of a child. Right? And it's insane, man. You can't have it, you know, three different ways, man. But apparently society is set up so that they can have it three different ways in any way they want, as long as it's convenient for them as a female. Right? A lot of these female CEOs, for example, right, they will get promoted to like the highest executive level in a corporation, right? Again, a lot of them will become this, like the actual head of the corporation. They'll become the CEO, appointed CEO, just because they're female. Not necessarily because they work for it or they climbed the corporate ladder. A lot of these girls just get thrusted into that position, I want to say, because they have a vagina and because they have like a lot of degrees under their belt. Even though they're not the most qualified. There's usually a more qualified male who has more seniority than them, but that guy will get pushed aside these days for a female just because it looks more socially acceptable these days. So a lot of these girls will get hoisted, and when she destroys a company, brings that company to shit, like a lot of these females have, they will run for cover, or they will point fingers and blame men as the reason why everything is going to crap, right? The reason why my Star Wars movies are failing with my female leads, my female heroes, my Mary Sue characters is because men are too misogynistic and too insecure to support it, right? So everything's always the man's fault, right? Everything always comes back to the man's fault. So for a lot of these women these days, they want the power of a man, the privilege of a female, and the accountability of a child. And even more crazy is they turn around and try to brand themselves as strong women, right? Empowered women. Crazy the times we're living in.